Morning.
Morning,
Let me just print paper.
Okay.
Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio.
I thought maybe you had forgotten.
No.
Okay.
This one you are going to.
No, you're not using it. You can put.
Millennium
This
Radio.
one?
You can put
Millennium Radio.
I was saying.
Oh, this one.
I was going to put volume.
Oh, you put
can-
volume. I'll put it already.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Millennium Radio. Zambia's first talking news radio station.
Welcome back, and now we are in the interview radio program. We want to discuss, as I earlier indicated, empowerment initiatives that are being rolled out by the government and the party in government. Are they a fulfillment of the more money in the people's pockets campaign slogan that we were told we were given back in 2010 leading to 2011 campaign period? And joining me in the studio is a Patriotic Front PF Media Team member in charge of information and publicity. He is also the former Patriotic Front Lusaka Province Secretary, and this is Mr. Chendela Erasmus Mukondo. Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, comrade. I'm humbled to be here in the month of October.
Indeed.
As you know, symbolically, October from the United Nations, that means a month of independence.
Oh, yeah.
So I wish our viewer out there a happy and prosperous month of independence.
Indeed. And welcome once again.
Thank you.
So, like I did obviously introduce our discussion for this morning, being empowerment, initiatives or programs that we have seen under the Patriotic Front itself, as well as the government. They've both lately been rolling out these empowerment projects. But with these numerous initiatives that are seen lately, of what significance are they, especially to national development?
To start with, this Patriot Front, it's a massive movement. We always remind ourselves that we are a people-driven movement, and the people movement, it's that one of the marketeers, the vendors, the street. These people are involved in various businesses. Mm-hmm. So basically, being a people-driven movement, we are very much alive to the fact that we should remain as such. So we are pro-poor. Mm-hmm. And being a pro-poor government, before we even talk about anything else, we have this budget which we are calling a friendly budget to the youths, which in it we have seen that the proposed budget, the Minister of Finance has proposed about 266 million to go towards enterprising ventures across the nation and across everyone, regardless of gender and also race or being partisan. Mm-hmm. So basically, this is an empowerment program that we have seen. And out of that, there is a specific lump sum which has been given to the youths, about 155 million which is just dedicated to the youths. So basically, we are not just talking from without, but we are talking about something which has been allocated even in the budget. In addition to what the president has continued giving our youths, that is the 470 million, which has been also made available to our youths, so that all those who are committed, those who are patriotic, those who are enterprising, as the saying goes, those who do not want to eat, don't let them not work, and those who don't want to work, let them not eat. So basically, this is where we are as a Patriot Front. We take these initiatives to be very serious to address our people and our youth out there. So, as we are running around, these programs and which has been rolled out, we must also bring on board that we have had a presidential initiative program that has been running from way back as 2017 by Comrade Tembo. And we have seen to it that it has continued empowering our people in the markets, in the bus station, and then also those in the small holdings, so that they benefit. And then even those who had previously not participated in any activities, they've been empowered. So we have seen solar light, solar lamps, solar gadgets that have been given to our people. We have seen things like the blocking machines. We have seen, even of late, we have gone even to give even the bales of clothes, so that also those who are involved in Salaula, they are empowered. So this is very unique. It's happening for the first time. Even if you look at the economic situation, it's very difficult, because you might bring to it. I remember very well we discussed about the El Nino, and then also the predicament we are in, the COVID environment. But regardless of what we are going through, this leadership has stood above board and has continued providing the so much needed leadership. So there is need to align ourselves as youths, to align ourselves as the eldermen of this nation, to align ourselves as men and women, so that we work together. And these programs, they are not only meant for the Patriotic Front, but they are meant for everyone out there. It's only that the people have been mandated to spearhead development into this nation at the moment, which will expire in next August. It's the Patriotic Front. So basically, the president has demonstrated and has continued championing the help of our youth. So these are showing tangible results. Even today, as I was coming, I just read some posts from our provincial minister, Mr. Chilangwa, where they are saying about 2 cooperatives. They have been given capacity about 72,000 fishes that will be able to rake into the market. So this is happening in Bangweulu. So basically, we have targeted the Minister of under the Minister of Livestock and Fisheries to be very strategic into this youth employment. So basically, that's where we are as the Patriotic Front.
Okay, so you did promise the people more money in your pockets back in 2011, and we still see you as the Patriotic Front saying, no, we are determined, or we remain focused to ensuring that people have more money in their pockets. Is this really what you meant by more money in the people's pockets, by giving out this empowerment?
Not only that, the more money in our pocket was started immediately to ushered in 2011, 2012, where you saw that the engine of this economy, which I have always emphasized, it's a civil service. They were given almost a 312%, 313% increment. And we have been seeing from that time, they have been giving the civil service better allowances, and to such an extent that our civil service that we have today, they are able to have access to other finances like the loans, and then also other initiatives which will make sure that this great nation is moving forward. So basically, when we are talking about giving more money in our pockets, part of it, what we have been doing is through the budget. Today, we have increased the threshold of those who are supposed to be paying, I think by another about 700 or so that it comes to about 4,000. So anyone who is receiving 4,000 is not taxed. So the little tax that they were paying, that 125, they can now buy a bag of mealie meal at 115. They can also buy cooking oil besides that. So basically, that's what we have continued. Despite developing this nation, our major policies has been that of infrastructure development. And on the core, that has been our core business in this oil development the past 9 years to 10 years now. And I would believe these projects, as they have been rolled and bankrolled, they have been employing youths across the nation. And there are other aspects like other ministries, the Ministry of Health, which has given more money to our youths. That is more than 23,000. You heard the president's speech that it's now 23,000. We have added almost 1,000 because previously it stood at 22,000 as at 2019. But today it's 23,000 youths. That is doctors and the nurses who have been engaged. So basically when we say more money in our pocket, we are talking about such numbers. Today, I think you are talking about our defense minister is inviting our youths. You know, what is important is that our people out there, when we are talking about civil servants, in a civil servant, you will never employ anybody above 35. We always employ between 18 to 35. So when you are talking about such programs, like the defense forces, the security wings, we are talking about the youths being engaged. When you are talking about these nurses and the doctors, we are talking about youths, not people like me who are in the 40s, no. But we are talking about youth. So if you hear such programs, our target is to register to it that at least we have more than 25,000 youths who are employed in the defense wings. So far, as we stand today, in the police, we have, over these 10 years we have been in power, close to 13,000 have been engaged. You hear every year, 1,000 people, youths have been engaged in Kamfinsa, 1,000 at Rilai, 1,000 somewhere there in Mikango, 1,000 is it in Kafiwe. So these are the numbers we have been employing. These are physical numbers and they are people who are benefiting. So when I'm talking about more money in our pocket, that's what we mean. Comparatively, if you look at in the time of the MMD, the police had depleted its numbers to as little as 13,000. But today, the Patriot Funds, it has increased the number of our youths who have been engaged into the police by more than 13,000. So we are on track. Okay. So basically, this is what we mean that we are putting more money in our people's pocket. Now,
about dishing money.
This is in fact the last time where this is the last phase. Because basically we have been looking at the fundamentals.